Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're out here at my house, and yeah. So if you didn't see my last video, my idea was to go to the skate park, and my objective was to actually learn triple whip, which I ended up learning that day. But I mainly played a game of Scoot with these two kids named Joel and Daniel, and well, it got deleted. So me and Joel and we were talking around, and we were trying to discuss a date that we could do this video again. So this video is going to be on the game of Scoot with Joel and Daniel is going to be on the 9th. So this is 2 Saturdays from now, guys. So anyways, let's hop into the video. So today's video is 5 flat tricks that you can pick up pretty quick. These are nice, easy tricks you can learn very fast. When I started scooter riding, the first trick I ever learned was like one of the first big tricks I learned is the tail whip. And the place where I would do this mainly was I'd try to go off a ramp and do it. So if you can go off a ramp and you can tail whip pretty good, and you can't do it flat, you're getting there. You're super close. Because the first day I ever pulled a tail whip out of a ramp, that was actually the day I landed my first flat tail whip. Just as long as you try flat tail whips, the more you try them, the better you'll get. So that's number 5 on our trick counter. Number 5 will be the tail whip. So right now I'm going to show you what a tail whip is. So here's my scooter. So what you're going to do is you're going to spin the deck down here, and you're going to spin it all the way and catch it. And you're going to do this flat, no rips or anything. You don't have to do it flat if you don't want to, but this is a easy flat trick video. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. So that's a tail whip, guys. Well, technically how I do tail whip is technically called a heel whip, but it's a type of tail whip. You can do it either way, whichever way you stand. If you stand this way while you're riding a scooter, it's probably going to be easier for you to whip your scooter clockwise. But if you stand this way, it's going to be easier to whip your scooter counterclockwise. Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you how to practice tail whips flat without actually having a ramp. So a good way to practice tail whips is, so whichever way you stand like this, okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to stay in place, okay? You're going to have your foot right here. You're going to put your front foot out, and you're going to kick it and spin it with your this leg and your arms. You're going to kick and spin. And if you do it the other way, then you're going to stand like this, and pretty much just the opposite. You're going to have this foot on, and you're going to put this foot right here, and then you're going to do this. And you're going to keep doing that, and you're just going to do it over and over and over. Like this. And eventually you get pretty good at it. So soon you'll get faster and faster. So yeah, and that actually is a very good tip to learn. And another thing that gets you better at spinning the deck is just spinning it like this. Just go around and just spin it like this. Try to get as fast as you can. What you can also do is you can just mess around, so you can just kind of kick it. A good way to practice tail whipping and catching it is you can tail whip it and just like practice doing rewinds. That's a good way to practice catching your whips. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to trick number 4. Okay guys, so flat trick number 4 that's pretty easy to do is a 180 fakie 180. And this one's quite easy. Now, there's 2 different ways you can do this. For when you hop into a 180, so you can either hop and you can spin this way, or you can hop and you can spin this way. So it depends on which way you're better at standing. So normally when people stand like this, they're better at spinning this way. They're better at spinning clockwise. Same thing with a whip. And if you're standing this way, it's probably easier for you to spin counterclockwise. Although I've seen some people who stand like this and spin clockwise, but I find mostly that whichever way your feet are pointing, that's the direction you should spin. Anyways, but just try to spin when you're doing this. Try to spin on your scooter as comfortable as you can. So make sure you're spinning the way you feel comfortable spinning. So what you're gonna do for 180 fakie and 180 out is you're gonna 180, and a fakie is where you ride your scooter backwards. So what you can do is you can stay stationary and you can practice balance. You can practice your balance and try not to put your feet on the ground. Okay? And there's also another way to do it, and what you can do is you can literally just do little hops while you're going backwards. So it might look a bit like this. So you can do it like that. When you're beginning to do fakies, I recommend doing the little hops because you can kind of reposition yourself with the hops. But once you get better, fakies will start to look a bit like this. So instead of doing the little hop, you focus your balance and you control your handlebars. Anyways, so that's flat trick number 4. Let's go ahead and move on to flat trick number 3. Okay guys, so flat trick number 3, at least for me, I'd put it in the 3 area. A lot of people actually do it before they whip, which I kind of learned this after I learned a double whip, in fact. But trick number 3 is bar spin. You can either do bar spin, you can let go and catch, or you can do bar. Whichever way you prefer doing it, do it that way. For me, when I'm doing flat tricks or just bars in general, I do better when I hold on to the bars. Because when I jump and I spin and let go of the bars, my bars can go sideways and then I won't catch it. So, but then again, it all just depends on what you're comfortable with. But I'm comfortable with this. So I'm going to show you how to do it this way. And I'll go ahead and get 2 angles of that so you can see it better. Okay, so there we go, guys. That's a bar spin, and the way I do it is I also do my bar spins clockwise, and there are people who do bar spins counterclockwise, but once again, it's all on the opinion. So that's bar spin, guys. Okay, guys, flat trick number 2 is actually going to be 360 flat. Now this one can be pretty difficult when you're first starting, but a good tip when you're learning 360 flat, when you spin, instead of just spinning like this, you learn how to spin and look over your shoulder. So you want to spin and look over your shoulder at the same time. And make sure that you hop and you twist with your body. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do this. Okay guys, 360 flat can be pretty difficult, but it takes a lot of balance and knowing how to do it and the right angle to stand at. Anyway, okay guys, so trick number 1, the hardest trick I think is flat, is actually the fakie whip. Now this one can be very difficult, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys anyways. Okay guys, that was fakie whip for you. That one's honestly pretty hard. It takes a little while to learn, just because doing a 180 to a fakie can be a bit hard in the beginning. But then just adding a whip to it right after a transfer, it can be pretty difficult.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to go down, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below if you did enjoy this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video.